All right, everyone. Hello. Let's get started, everyone. Welcome to Second Life AMA space. So this is Alan from Second Life. I will be your host, and thanks for joining us today. Happy Wednesday. So today we are going to continue exploring the synergies between Web3 and AI. So for this time, we are excited to have four fantastic projects to share with us their insights. So they are Sharon from ChainGPT, Sebastian from Triathlon Labs, and Philip from Cookie 3, and George from EMC Protocol. So welcome everyone for being our speakers for today. We are very happy to have you guys. So to begin with today's AMA, how about let's have our first lucky draw as a warm up. All right, so let's go. So the winners will get 20 beans, and yeah, so hope you all get luck. All right, great, great. Hope you all get lucky. So if you do not win this time, do not worry. There will be three more rounds for this AMA. So please stay with us all the way. All right. First of all, I would love to have our speakers to say hi and give us a brief introduction of their projects. Let's start with Sharon from ChatGPT. Hey, Sharon, please go ahead.
To be here. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Amazing. So yeah, I'm Sharon, based in Amsterdam, CMO at ChainGTP. A little bit about us. We are an AI platform and a launchpad. So we have kind of a series of AI products from AI smart contract generator and auditor to AI NFT generator and more AI products. But we also have a very active and famous Launchpad when we help projects to incubate, to accelerate in IDOs. Yeah, I'm super happy to be here today.
Yeah, thank you, Sharon from ChatGPT. Good to have you here. All right, so next, let's welcome Sebastian from Triathlon Labs. All right. Hey, Sebastian, please go ahead.
Hello. Hi, guys. Thank you for inviting me to this exciting AMA. I'm Sebastian, and I run the day-to-day operations at Triathlon. Basically, we are all about making smart contracts safer and more reliable. Think of us as the AI-powered alternative to centralized security auditors. We are on a mission to bring powerful AI tools into everyone's hands. Basically, Trialson has built a whole suite of AI-driven tools specifically for finding those sneaky smart contract bugs, like your own AI security squad. So yeah, that's Triton in a nutshell. Super excited to be here today, and I'm ready to dive into all your AI questions. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Good to have you here, Sebastian. And very good. So next, let's hear from Philip from Cookie 3. Hey, Philip, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi guys. Excited to be here today. Uh, great space to be talking with you. Basically, I'm co-founder and Cookie Free CEO. We are accelerated by ChainGPT, so great to be here as well. And in terms of what we are doing, we are the most advanced user analytics provider in the industry. Right now, over 170 DApps are integrated with us, including KyberSwap, Dodo, even whole ecosystems like Mantle, Chiliz, Linea. And right now, we are also preparing some more retail-oriented campaigns that will be coming in the next few weeks. So also many things in terms of like our marketing activities will be happening in the nearest future. We will be launching two big platforms. So it was and are pretty hectic times for me. But yeah, excited to be here with you today.
All right, thank you, Philip. Good to have you here. All right, let's hear from George from EMC. Hey George, please go ahead.
Yes, I'm here. Hey, nice to be here. I'm George from based in Singapore right now, and I'm from the Age Matrix Computing, which we stand as the like poignant force in the global landscape of AI and the DeepIn. AI computing power application networks. So basically, we're doing two things combination together for the distinguish ourselves as the solo platform that facilitates and direct linkage between GPU computing power assets and AI applications. We have already launched our AI hackathon in Hong Kong, and this event will coming in a few days in the beginning of April, and we have cooperation with some teams like Nuclear AI or Tones, Telegram, and those are the platform and also collaborators filling into um, um, we were like collaborating both in AI fields and the data center field. Yeah, nice to be here.
Yeah, great to have you here, George. All right, so good to have all of you guys here for today's AMA. Let's get started with our first question for this AMA. So now everyone is talking about how AI is going to change our daily life in the upcoming future, and how blockchain technologies will evolve to achieve the real mass adoption. So speakers, in what ways do you foresee the AI and the Web3 will change the traditional industries? Let's hear from Sharon from ChainGPT first. Hey Sharon, do you want to share your thoughts?
Because for many people, they don't understand AI, and in the end,
Mm-hmm.
we will use applications on daily basis and will not even be aware that we are using AI. That's where real evolution happens, when the user just interact with something and doesn't know what's happening behind the scenes, blockchain, big data, AI. I think there are two things that are, let's say, traditional and going to be a huge impact. One is news. It's already happening. I think there are a couple of platforms using AI to
Mm-hmm.
curate and verify news. We all aware of fake news and the impact of fake news on our society, on
Yeah.
democracy. So that's going to be how do we verify, how do we keep data real from different sources. And we also have something similar in ChatGPT. We have an AI bot
Mm-hmm.
that curate news and making sure it's verified and real. And I think the second thing that I see a big improvement on daily on our daily life is going to be customer experience, customer service.
Mm-hmm.
You will interact with a chatbot that have access to huge amount of data and basically you will get a better service, more accurate, timely. And we also already see it on blockchain communities using different
Mm-hmm.
chatbots, using AI, including ourselves. We also have one, and just improving instead of having community managers. You just ask your
Mm-hmm.
question and boom, you have your answer. So that's where
Mm-hmm.
I see on consumers or retailers where is the biggest impact going to happen and already happening. Yeah. So that's my take.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Sharon. Yeah, totally agreed. All right. Let's hear from Sebastian from Triathlon Labs. Hey, Sebastian, could you share your thoughts?
Totally agree with Sharon's statement. And I think AI and Web3 are about to change the game. Let's think about the stuff working better, like services that totally understand your needs, and breaking away from the same old systems where big companies have all the power. This could change how we handle money, how we get healthcare, and even how we learn. So imagine this: AI handling your loans, super smart, no more banks in the way, and the blockchain is the super safe record nobody can mess with. Healthcare could be a personal. AI figure out the best treatment for you, and your medical information stays yours and secured on the blockchain. So power to the patients. And let's talk about school. AI could make lessons actually interesting, very interesting, custom fit for every single student. And degrees and stuff are all stored on the blockchain. So no more worrying about the fake degrees and the plagiarisms, something like that. So AI and the Web3 are still like getting started, and we are still in early stage. But the future could be awesome. A world that work not just for big companies that has the privileges. That's a change that I'm very excited about. Thanks.
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing, Sebastian. All right, so let's hear from Philip from Cookie Three. Hey Philip, could you please go ahead?
Yeah, sure. So basically, whenever we talk about AI generally, and Web3 on the other hand as well, it's all about kind of new paradigm shift in terms of the data processing, because Web3 is a kind of a revolutionary technology where the data, like some of the data, are transparent within like public blockchains. On the other hand, they are like trustless, permissionless, not changeable. So this is pretty interesting and different comparing to, for example, off-chain private databases. But on the other hand, AI is actually created and is being fed with the data. Like without the data, AI is actually not working anyhow. And this is probably one of the most significant factors right now, that plenty of deep-in projects are being hyped, because we have to provide so significant amounts of the data to AI models to train them and so on. And we are something between those two big sectors, and also providers of like the most advanced data layer for AI, but including on-chain data and off-chain data together, which is really, really unique and really challengeable, because it's not so easy to actually merge the data from off-chain to on-chain in terms of user analytics, for example, or like customer journey, and then to actually utilize those data in a positive way. So what I mean by positive way is, for example, by detecting bots or Sibils, multiplied accounts. As you know, whenever there is a giveaway, airdrop, reward at the end of any campaign, most of them, or even maybe even 100% of them, are actually botted. So this is the really big struggle right now in terms of any Web3 project that is just going to market and conducting some user acquisition campaigns, that most of those like theoretically users are actually not users, and anymore they are just bots that are automated. And for example, this is one of the cases where we are coming in with our technology, with our features, to provide possibility of detecting those bad behaviors, bad actors, and to actually exclude them, to not to distract the value from the projects.
Yeah. So I realized that you mentioned one thing is the using AI to fight against those like the bots. One example of where Cookie Three is it's using AI is called your AI Job Shield. Am I correct?
That's right.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about this product, and so what role your AI plays in catching bots, on and off chain. So could you tell us more about it?
Could you repeat that last sentence?
Sorry. Yeah, just tell us more about the airdrop show, your function when you're using AI, like how it works and how it can catch in bots on and off chain.
Yeah. So basically, this is like, first of all, I won't tell you specifically how does it work, because then
Mm-hmm.
it would stop working basically in the same moment. Like, this is the kind of this chasing race of like those farmers and bot automations with the detectors that are actually catching them. So this is kind of a ongoing race, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of what we are different from other solutions on the market is that most of them are basing purely on the on-chain side of things, and as you probably know, like, on-chain can be somehow like manipulated in terms that not everything actually is visible in
Mm-hmm.
terms of your wallet interactions, because you can just send some funds to the centralized exchange, and then from since that point of time you are actually losing any track of the
Mm-hmm.
on-chain behaviors of those wallets. What we are doing differently is we are also leveraging this our know-how that we were building for over 2 years right now in terms of off-chain tracking
Mm-hmm.
and social tracking, thanks to which we can like combine about like 20 different characteristics of behaviors, including on-chain, in-platform, and social behaviors, to actually detect it with much bigger accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I think that is a very, very good example to combine AI and the blockchain technology to ensure the security and fight against the bots in a very specific way. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Philip. All right, so next let's welcome George from EMC to so hey George. So from your opinion, what do you foresee the AI and the Web3 will change the traditional industry? And also, could you share with us your thoughts about the AI plus crypto? So, what's appearing in your mind?
It's a good question, and I think that's like the most genesis question we have been asking for the whole humankind life. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you see the evolution games like AI and Web3, there are not only phrases or not contents, but it's like someone who like it's all the materials of message. Because when you discover the fire, when you discover the electric,
Mm-hmm.
electronic, and all this message involving about like gasolines, these are message and energies that human can are using this to get themselves involving in different period of time. But
Mm-hmm.
we can all realize that the speed is apparently goes up in a very like very fast way. Because when you using fire, the civilization were involving
Mm-hmm.
in a way like 10th century, and after 5,000 years, maybe you came out the idea
Mm-hmm.
and finding what exactly is electronic, and finding all these messages about steam engine machines, computer.
Mm-hmm.
And from this evolution, we came also with a great power funding by gasoline. But
Mm-hmm.
all those message and like ability to control all this great power are often like what Sebastian has been mentioned. Like there were like privileged few who own this like human can needing resources. So I think it's a great change when Web3 has been developed. Because when you see how blockchain works, or the smart contract is not divided or like fully depends on what mind think, is actually depends on what mathematics works, and all this function between the smart contract. So I think it's more
Mm-hmm.
access to um, directly spreading their thoughts, and don't have the capability or the uh, we don't say they don't have the venture to do what they want. But with Web3 and AI, the AI is a very powerful generating tool, and
Mm-hmm.
it's we can see what potential OpenAI has already opened for us,
Mm-hmm.
like Sora text, for videos, for text, for images, all those, like everything you could be digitally seeing, having experience in this life, you could actually generate your own experiential content. That was like a total different game changing technology. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what the revolutionizing traditional industry will be is starting from the mindset. So everybody
Mm-hmm.
will not be like thinking in a way so rapidly just move into Web3 and AI, but they are like what Sharon has been said, like they were in even though they are not aware. So that's part of like getting everyone involved, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like from the mindset you came to realize this is a world, maybe through separating computing powers and all this large model or
Mm-hmm.
even small models we trained, you could have a own platform and own boat for just creating what's your thoughts. That's a game changing, yeah, it's a game changing area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks, George. Thanks very much for picturing such a big picture of the future of AI and Web3. It is very attractive and worth thinking and imagine. Yeah, very, very cool. All right, so speakers, since we are talking about the potential combinations of Web3 and AI, so could you please tell us how your projects integrate blockchain technology with AI, and what specific benefits of this fusion can bring to the users and also to the entire ecosystem? How about let's start with Philip for this question. Hey, Philip, could you please share with us
Sure.
your thoughts?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we are right now supporting 16 EVM chains, including like the biggest one, like Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, Avalanche, but also like pretty new ones like Manta, Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So we are pretty comprehensive in terms of that. We are like providing historical data and live tracking data from all of them. So it's pretty advanced technology. What is interesting in our case is that we are not using any third-party data providers, as it usually looks like. So we are having our own solution built.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing, Philip. Those are very great numbers from from Cookie Three. Yeah, thanks for sharing. All right. So how about the next let's hear from how about let's hear from Sharon from ChainGPT. Hey Sharon, could you please go ahead?
Integrate AI into our products, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, we are riding the wave of the regenerative, features or products out there, and the idea is to simplify the adoption and the usage of blockchain. So
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the most interesting product that we have is the regenerative smart contract and auditor. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine like, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago, you want to get into blockchain, you're a developer or just want to build something.
Mm-hmm.
Solidity and all those kind of, complexity of is really hard to get into blockchain and to understand. And
Mm-hmm.
now with the AI, basically with a few clicks, you can make sure your contract is safe or any other
Mm-hmm.
contract that you want to check. You can build your own smart contract
Mm-hmm.
in a couple of seconds. So the idea is again, how do we create this kind of, let's call it mass adoption or more
Mm-hmm.
adoption, helping Web2 developers to get into blockchain really quickly. And also with I will say also with our chatbot, you can also learn a lot about blockchain and get the
Mm-hmm.
right information just by, simple prompts. So our idea is to use the regenerative capabilities that
Mm-hmm.
this new generation of AI application gives, and to help developers, builders, community managers to harness AI to just get
Mm-hmm.
smarter, faster, and more efficient.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Sharon. Yeah.
Definitely.
Very clear. All right. Next, let's welcome Sebastian to share with us his thoughts from Triathlon Labs. Hey, Sebastian, please go ahead.
Hi. Yeah, I think our product has perfect combination with ChatGPT because ours we our main development was the smart contract detection that helps users to like detect the vulnerabilities of the smart contracts and finding bugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have the tools that generate smart contract and within few clicks, and they do like check the audit smart contract the safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have our tool help users to like scan the smart contract from top to the bottom and have the like within like few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, how we train our like smart contractor, we have large community that they staking NFTs and
Mm-hmm.
using our on-chain detect tools, smart contract detection tools, and finding bugs, and they all feed those data back to our AI to like
Mm-hmm.
better to train itself to uh to guarding our tools. And we also have a thing called AIA, which is
Mm-hmm.
an artificial intelligent agent.
Mm-hmm.
A job is to train our AI even further, like thinking AI, teaching AI.
Mm-hmm.
Like our goal is an AI system so smart, it keeps learning it on its own. So it's the best part is we have our governance tokens and helps to steer this whole process, like
Mm-hmm.
shaping the future of AI from the ground up. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks, Sebastian, for sharing this very creative ideas. Um,
yeah.
yeah, from Triathlon Labs. Yeah, very very insightful. So next, let's hear from George. Hey George. Could you please introduce us more about the EMC as a deeping? And could you please tell us what is deeping, and also to share with us what it can bring to us.
Yeah, for sure. I think the pain is a very is an old is not a very new speaking but a old speaking thinking about infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
But the only new thing about connecting to blockchain and the smart contract is the decentralized part. So
Mm-hmm.
how do all this infrastructure to be decentralized is the most part, like I think most everybody will concern and work for in the past. I cannot say for a decade, maybe for at least 3 to 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
most importantly, the infrastructure are like everything related to your life, like the subway or the signal that we can receive now, or the modernized
Mm-hmm.
like life tradition we have been building up for 30 years, thinking about what because I have very appreciate Nevada and what Huang have said for just yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like the company was founded in 1993, and all through the 31 years, the whole world is changed by all this technology improvements. So talking about how H matrix computing protocol involved with all the our computing power and blockchain. I think one important part is about our two like powerful products, or you can say platform that we provided. So firstly, we have the decentralized distributing computing power platform, which is like I've been mentioned before. It's like the gasoline distribution. You have
Mm-hmm.
all these big shapes with oils transforming all over the world to distribute the gasolines, and that is actually currently we have to use every day. And for like decade before, computing power will be like everyone's concerning. That's the goal, and that's the most fundamental infrastructure we have been building and working on. So our customer, or for like the people we want to help, is the small business owners, like in Web3 industry, and those developers who may be students, or who may be having trouble in the like total cost when they train their large model of anything. So computing power will be one part of their most concern, like how much can I own or cost in training our model, or how can I survive as a decentralized
Mm-hmm.
um, like crypto plus AI generous entrepreneur, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like all this computing power are the like general basis where they like train their model. And for the second part is uh, we have a we have both, or you can say we have a platform called Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis is somewhere that it's a school, and it's a transforming gate through computing power distribution to train your large language model or large something model. This will be like not only applications made by the big group like Apple or Amazon's. You
Mm-hmm.
can like build your own industry, because I think the face coming from crypto is like everybody could have their own ability to train your own model. Even if we have good examples set by those very giant companies, we still like people from people are there have different characters, and their needs are may not be fulfilling by all those like general products. So I
Mm-hmm.
think in this way we could like firstly guarantee your piracy, and we hope that the transparency and the security through Web3, through crypto, those blockchains. And as well we are building with the powerful tool with AI, and like just beyond your imagination what you can occur and where the step is on. I think it is only a small step we have been taking out now, but it's a step to the moon or somewhere else. So gonna be a big picture from here to the future. We can see like because right now I think the crypto plus AI are most used in the like decentralized finance area, but it's not every daily. The trillion industry works are not really only in finance area. We have like we could be medical, or the all this like city transactions, and all this how to say, when you try to build a social network connecting with people in a different way, in a crypto way.
Mm-hmm.
You build your avatars and build your wallet. That's your personal ID. But
Mm-hmm.
all these applications, what you can do in this like metaverse is purely different. And I think the mindset we started building and started measuring or
Mm-hmm.
brainstorming now is to like giving those who have crazy thoughts, you could say that way, to giving those person who have imaginaries to like finally um, put finally just like accomplish a down to earth application that could be serving themselves. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I really like the idea of the decentralized and also can be user self-trained model tool from EMC. I think it is very cool. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing more imaginative stuffs from your side. Yeah, it is very very good. All right, so guys, before we move to the next question, let's have our second lucky draw for today. All right, so let's process. All right, all right. Well, all right. So, guys, let's back to the last two questions from today. So, let's talk about the full projects from our speakers. So, guys, how is your project different from other similar AI projects? And and what's your advantage for users to choose your project instead of others? Could you share with us the unique points of Chain GPT, Sharon?
Combination. The first one is our community. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
huge. We have 3 million followers on all social platforms, super active community
Mm-hmm.
uh, on Telegram and Twitter, and I think 150,000 active users monthly. So our user base and how they interact and their feedback and their involvement is incredible. That's one. The second part is our partnerships, working with we have integration with Scroll and Polygon and
Mm-hmm.
many other blockchain companies. We're going to integrate with Scale. So a lot of collaboration and partnership with different technology partners that help us to scale our product, to bring more user base and interaction, including Tron and others. And then we have the Launchpad, which is very
Mm-hmm.
unique to an AI company. We're also launching projects like Cookie 3, which is an incredible project, and helping to create more adoption and more funding to the AI and Web3 domain. Regardless, of course, we have our own AI stack, but if you combine it all together, our ecosystem is really big. I think one of the biggest in the industry, and it also helps us to innovate. We have more, users, more learning, more funding, and that helps us to create more adoption for those tools. So it's the combination. But in the end, I will also say it's how easy it is to use our products. You don't
Mm-hmm.
need any experience. You can write a simple prompt and use any of our chatbots, from smart contract generator to news to anything, and it also cater different kind of people in Web3. So the combination between all, I think, what's this differentiate us and also help us to innovate faster.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, of course. Thanks for sharing. Totally agreed. As Second Life, our community and the user experiences are definitely also the most valuable assets for us. Yeah, totally agree with you, Sharon. And very happy to see the ChatGPT have the same thoughts. All right, so how about let's hear from Sebastian from Triathlon Labs. Could you tell us more about your unique points?
Yeah, I think our what makes Trust and difference from the other AI projects is we only focus on the security, on-chain security,
Mm-hmm.
and we have been cooperate with other like on-chain like audition
Mm-hmm.
firms, like including like Certic and other like famous audition firm that we all share our like database and train our security AIs. And we also our main advantage is come down with to AIA, so
Mm-hmm.
our artificial intelligent agent. Like think most AI projects has having a coach.
Mm-hmm.
AIA is like a coach for the coach. making our AI learns insanely fast. So we can have like 4 points breakdown. Like AIA is self-training. It figures out the best way to train other AI models, get them super sharp, super fast. And the AIA, we don't wait forever for our AI to get good and saving time and monies. And this is the tech that could make building strong AI way more affordable and opening doors to smaller projects. Yeah. But here is the thing, it's just not about us building amazing AI, and the Triton is about the community. And it's community powered. Users get involved in the training process, making our AI better and the real world task. And the governance token is your voice. Yeah. You don't just use our product, you help to shape the futures. And we try to make our product as simple as possible. Like you just on our training security detection tools, that you don't have to know every single points. You just paste the smart contract, and our AI do all the works behind the scenes. And our AI will if you don't understand the outcome, you can ask our AI, really intelligent AI, and you can the AI will give you all the all the explanations, and give you if you smart contract has something like simple vulnerabilities that spot on the smart contract, right? And our AI will spot it and give you improvement suggestions that makes you easier to fix it as soon as possible, in few minutes. Yeah. And so trust, all in all, trust isn't just a one and done AI project. We are creating a new way to train AI, one that's faster and more accessible and driven by the community. That's why I think we are worth checking out. Thanks.
Yes. Thanks, Sebastian, for sharing all of those unique points from Triathlon. Yes, security is one of the most important factors of AI and Web3. Very good to know all of the efforts you guys did to improve this part in the industry. Yeah, very cool. All right, so next, let's hear from Philip. Hey, Philip, could you tell us more about Cookie 3?
Yep. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, just yeah. So what's your project's advantage for users to choose your project instead of others? So what's your unique points?
Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. So basically, there are a few of them, frankly speaking. In terms of the core one, this is the most advanced user analytics infrastructure and engine in the industry. So basically, thanks to us, any other project, including you guys, can finally understand what works and what doesn't in terms of their marketing activities, spendings. So businesses can actually optimize them and increase the return over the investment. So lower down the customer acquisition cost, which is kind of a unique thing to know. Because it's just really common struggle for most of the crypto projects. In terms of others, those obviously include our machine learning competencies and know-how, and the data points that we are capable of actually pulling the data from that I. In terms of others, those will include more actionable features and products that we are really, really excited about to launch pretty soon. One of them is actually launching next week. I cannot disclose specifically what it will be, but it will be the first decentralized way of actually running marketing campaigns in a really performance-based manner. So we are really excited about that, and we think this will change the game in terms of the Web3 marketing for the coming months.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Philip, for sharing. Yeah, very good to know the efforts you guys did to lower the user acquisition cost by using the power of AI. Yeah, it is very cool. All right. So next, let's hear from George to tell us more about the EMC. Hey, George, please go ahead.
Yeah, so talking about the advantage or difference, I think mostly I have a story. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Just I saw yesterday. When you like when you're talking about crypto, you first thinking about cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
So talking about cryptocurrency, there were like few tons of thousands of items or tokens, but one potentially that one is very special is USDT, right?
Mm-hmm.
The stablecoin. So talking about stablecoin, they are like the infrastructure in the cryptocurrency. But even though for stablecoin they have like multi choices for you to like even get to know their background information. So I think what's important from like the big difference, can anybody tell with USDT or USDC or
Mm.
something else?
Yeah.
Those is actually like how our world was made from, the background information or the how the group your like how's your group was found, because everybody want to do this job or everybody can do this job is actually different, right? So when I was talking about the advantages, I think it will be focusing on the like privilege field, not privilege, the privilege amount that we want to serve is
Mm-hmm.
that I just mentioned, the developer community and as well the small business owners or the those who dedicate themselves into like using AI crypto to game changing their
Mm-hmm.
business right now. So we have been like expansive network. We have already spanning over 30 countries and regions. We have
Mm-hmm.
built our community in Turkey and French and Nigeria. There
Mm-hmm.
were various like there is no geological distance between the internet or the blockchain, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we've been building all these communities, and the data will be fading back into our blockchain, and all those the users who can see, who can use all these computing powers to train their models on as well, publish their models into our ecosystem to earn the real tokens, and it's like double.
Mm-hmm.
How to say, when you cost credits what we using for computing power, you were like burning EMC, so the tokenomic of EMC are like dual inflation. So the to imagine like how many users maybe get involved to using their AI as personal assistant, you could see there is a big market. And for this big market, where we started is Singapore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have supportive in Singapore and Hong Kong and all this region in Asia, most like Tokyo and Shanghai. And as well, we were building the like Vietnam market right now. I think it's like the whole thing is about how do you get your second step, because if you're keeping your shape right now, it was just a form not catching up the future. But as the game was evolving like rapidly, we have to like ensure every day we growing progress and train all this data more suitable for which kind of audience or the customer who may like apply in our whole ecosystem. So the main part is about like all this data being gathering and also transparency and also be
Mm-hmm.
using to developing our products and the applications to like feeding back what have been changing or what have been receiving. This is a circle for our ecosystem. So as well, like we were positioning ourselves as the inaugurally native project with the team and the AI, because I think AI is like many big companies were training them and using it, of course, a product to publish it at the market. And like iPhone, you just using it. You don't have a like open source to iPhone, or you can get a touch to maybe changing the like how App Store you download something, right? But it's different in Web3 area, because all this like revolution were coming from data and feedback from our customers. And I think those opinions and ideas will help to be the data which set as the fuel to put the rocket higher and higher. So that's what I think is the advantage and difference when EMC protocol are doing right now. Yes.
Yes, thanks for sharing all those information, George. Yeah, it is a very creative idea of combining deeping and AI. Yeah, happy to see that you guys are focusing on the community building and also using the power of crypto to contribute or to reward to reward the computing power providers. Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing. All right. So before we move to our last fixed question for today's AMA, let's have our fourth lucky draw for today. So while we are waiting, audience, so please type in questions from for our speakers in the text box, and we will select some of your questions to answer, and which yeah, so please, if you have any questions, just type in the text box. And yeah, let's continue our lucky draw and also move to the next question later. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So guys, let's back to our last question. So could you please share with us your project's roadmap for this year? Let's hear from Sharon from ChatGPT first. Hey Sharon, could you please tell us the upcoming plans?
There are two things that we are working on. One is improvements of all our products, new features. So I'm not going to get into details. It's going to be boring.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a lot of tiny details going to enhance our AI products. And part of it is a big release happening in the next few weeks. We are releasing CryptoGuard, which is an
Mm-hmm.
AI-powered security tool. So when you do transactions, when you
Mm-hmm.
want to check a wallet or anything, or even websites, you can use our tool to make sure you are safe. That's a big one. It's going to happen in the
Mm-hmm.
next 2-3 weeks. I'm already testing it as we
Mm-hmm.
speak. But I think that the biggest thing we got working on is to build a layer 2.
Wow.
We found that the biggest problem is training models and AI models on blockchain, and we want to solve this problem. We want to harness AI and blockchain to create a better solution for developers to train models on a vast amount of data.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our biggest plan for this year. Probably testnet is gonna be live, and this is the biggest challenge we are taking.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, few features. CryptoGuard is the biggest one, most interesting, and our biggest theme is the layer 2 for AI models.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, great to hear the upcoming plans from ChatGPT. Yeah, yeah, we are looking forward to see the layer twos that you guys gonna build very soon. Yeah, very cool. All right, so let's hear from Triathlon. Hey Sebastian, could you share with us your upcoming plans?
Our roadmap for 2024 is building new models, upgrading what we have, and leveling up our artificial intelligence AI agent.
Mm-hmm.
improving the lead improvements, make some improvements of it and the breakthrough AI development overall. And yeah, we are expanding our partnerships. We do not building funding. We welcome to work with any partners, all the projects that participate in the AMA today. And I think we have some common files that we can work with, decentralized AI, computational power, right? EMC protocol and the ChatGPT, we have similar visions that for on-chain security detections. And yeah, we are, our goal was to in later this year we are going to building our own in-house decentralized AI computational power base. But I think after today's AMA we can talk a little bit with the existing product like EMC already provided. Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, some common roadmap that I think we all sharing each other. So yeah, very insightful information today as well.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Thanks, Sebastian, for sharing. All right, let's hear from Philip to share with us more about Cookie 3. Hey Philip, could you share with us the upcoming plans?
Yeah, sure. So basically, there will be a bunch of different updates on our side. The next few, probably 3 months, will be really, really intense in terms of the announcement we will be releasing and revealing. But generally, what we are aiming to become is to become the one-stop shop for any marketing activities you are performing in Web3 space. So whether you are doing actively marketing campaign or just wanted to understand more about your users and how to adjust the communication to them, you will be able to actually do it in one place from cookie-free platforms, as well as we are also building few AI features that will be utilizing all of the data that we are providing, thanks to which plenty of things in marketing generally can be automated through the AI. Even some Altman said recently that 95% of marketing agencies will be probably replaced with marketing automation AI models. So to achieve that, actually, the only thing you need is the data points that we are actually providing. So we are having this ambitious plans to actually provide really as many automations as possible in terms of user acquisition, user engagement, measurement, making the better efficiency, improving the performance of different marketing activities.
Yes. Thanks for sharing, Philip from Cookie 3. Yes, we are looking forward to seeing the upcoming cool developments from your side. All right, so next, let's have George from EMC to tell us more about the upcoming plans. Hey, George, please go ahead.
Yeah, so talking about the this year's roadmap, I think in a broad overview, we will see in two parts. So the first part we have been working for is the as well infrastructure part, as I have been talking about. The infrastructure we have to be, so we probably unleash our researching our own GPU supercomputing distribution this year. So don't rely on those big giants, but create something our own. So that's we confirming and to our customer and all the developers, we have a strong backup for you guys. So the second part is incubator. So I think Web3 is somewhere you could you must cooperate with other teams or like decentralized organizations or any other people who are working on to build bright future for Web3 and crypto and as well AI, right? So we were trying to working on building AI DApps incubation and AI ecosystem investment this year. We have been already doing it by like launching our HK developer hackathon, and also this will happen in Dubai as we gain all this for the like how to say the first half year of 2024. And as for the like another 6 months for 2024, we want to, of course, this work or the market is not by individual but by the ecosystem, right? Serving individual, but we want to build an ecosystem, and that's goal similarly very high. But I think through still building the infrastructure, because when you get every equipment that you have been working on, as the what Elon maybe said, you have all the abilities, so then you could launch your rocket. So I think incubation is very important, because I don't think anyone could have the like data of for all. So as much as possible information we gain, as much as possible progress we could make in the like in those incubations, and we could see the potential ability, whether those the apps groups or those developers are working on is correct, or they could be just like um, through our help, they could be getting to their destination more easier, and both of us have a like a win-win circumstance that is we are looking for in this year roadmap. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, George. Yeah. One thing we are really interested is when you're saying the you guys create the GPU from EMC. So yeah. So because since Second Life is training our own AI model, we know how hard it is to get the GPUs from NVIDIA and other suppliers. So yeah, please definitely keep us updated. We are very interested to work more closely with you guys. Yeah, so thanks everyone for sharing all those upcoming plans. Yeah, so at Second Life, we are also focused on developing more AI and XR related functions and features. And as a marketing hub, we are looking forward to working more closely with all of you guys in the upcoming future to make more achievements together. All right. In because of the time matters, that is all for today's AMA. There's a lots of great insights from our speakers, and thanks our speakers, Sharon from Chain GPT, Sebastian from Triathlon Labs, and Philip from Cookie Three, and George from EMC, to join Second Life. All right. Before we go, let's have our last lucky draw for today. Wish you all luck. All right. All right. Great. Okay. All right. So, guys, that is all for today's AMA. And thanks everyone for listening and participating. And thanks all the speakers to joining us and to share with us their insights. Thank you very much. All right. So Sebastian, Philip, George, and Sharon, thanks for joining us. And everyone, have a good day and night.
Thank you. Take care,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
Have
you,
a
so
good
much.
guys.
day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a good day then.
All
Bye.
right. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. Everyone, thanks for listening.